Alright, so last episode we took on AC Milan hitting the Champions League first leg of the quarterfinals here, and we got a 2-0 win, I believe, up against them here in this fixture. And you can see we're playing some nice football up against them with some great passing play and some great finishing capabilities on show here to make it 2-0 there with Lopez getting the goal. This is get the 2-0 win in the first week, then Simba second leg got the victory. We're back in La Liga, we're talking Barcelona, in which was a season-defining game, a game that decided in a way who was going to be the favourites to win the title, as a win here for either team put them in the driver's seat. And as you can see, we were losing here up until the final few moments of the game. We made the substitution of bringing Sinisterra off the bench, who not only scored the goal here, but not long later got the ball forward, as you can see, and our other substitution in Hugo Duro rescued us late on, getting us to 3 points against Barcelona, putting us undoubtedly in the first position in the league by a few points and in the driver's seat to win La Liga this season. And back in the Champions League, we're talking Arsenal here in the semi-final first leg, as you can see, no, the quarter-final first leg, sorry. And as you can see, we took a 1-0 lead in this game, and despite many chances in this game, we couldn't score more than one goal. And after that goal there from Saka, they leveled it up to make it 1-1. And it ended up being 1-1 despite more chances. As you can see, none better than this Ansu Fati won. Let's get into today's episode and try to reach the UCL final and try to get ourselves further clear at the top of La Liga. And to kick off today's episode, we're going to take on Arsenal in the second leg of the Champions League. So we draw the first leg 1-1. If you wonder about Ansu Fati, by the way, why he's very unhappy, basically he is glitched. He was out injured for 5 days, and during that time period, we obviously simmed a game or two without him, and he got annoyed that he couldn't play. And even though he's out injured, so for some reason he glitched, and his morale was just constantly stuck up, very unhappy. In press conferences and stuff like that, his morale doesn't go up, and messages, etc. His morale doesn't move. It's constantly just stuck up, very unhappy. So it's basically glitched and stuck at this situation, which is unfortunate, but it is where it is. It's just kind of like weird to see it in the team, even though he is happy, you know, is fine in the team. He doesn't want to leave. It's just kind of like a visual glitch. Let's get into this one at the Mestalla against Arsenal, and hopefully win the second leg, as we should have won the first leg, and we ended up picking a draw in that one. Odegaard. Martinelli, Chevalier, good save on the side of Ekitike. And Pepelu. Ansu Fati on the turn, Ansu Fati inside. If Fati shoots, and it's deflected by Ben White, and out for a corner. Back to Glausch. Thierry Correa, Pepelu. Great pass it into Ansu Fati, and he just doesn't hit it for some reason. And Ben White clears it. Pepelu. Need to make good of this pressure. Jose Gaya. Ekitike can't get the shot away again. Here's Glausch moving the ball forward nicely here. Oscar Glausch does well, cuts inside. Glausch across the box, but of course Saliba's there to stop it. Oh no, we get the ball away in a bad position here. In a very poor way as well. Here goes Gabriel Martinelli on the drive forward here. But there's Mosquera, great defending. Honestly, he's been so good in this team. Good defender there from Correa. And ball into Lopez. So Lopez. Ekitike, good move by Ekitike. He shoots, and it's 1-0 Valencia. Hugo Ekitike puts us 1-0 up in this game. A great low-driven finish there by him. 31 minutes into the game, we break the deadlock here, and we take the lead in the quarter-final second leg at home at the Mestalla. Lopez with the assist, and Ekitike with the goal. It's a great work goal by the team. Good defended by Correa at one end. And a good finish by Ekitike at the other. There's 1-0 Valencia, and hopefully can hold into this lead and defend it, and obviously add to it as well. Gyökeres, Ustavalda, good defending. And what was that? What is going on? Okay, Ustavalda, thank you. Maybe a Saliba or Militao, I can't remember. I wasn't sure who it was, but oh no, how's this happened? Gyökeres is through. Gyökeres shoots, and he's thankfully hit the bar. Or the post, one of the two by Bukayo Saka. Play switching's not doing me any favours. Jose Guy puts it out for a corner. What is going on with Pepelu's movement there? That was so weird. Bukayo Saka. Oh no, I've literally read that. Saka. Oh, it's level again. Yux's movement there at the start was so weird. It's like I don't even know where it was. It's like he was stuck on like a path and I couldn't move him. I was trying to move him back across to like block the lane where Saka was going to go. Then Ustavalda, I read that there from Saka, but apparently, you know, doesn't matter. Why can none of our players win any aerial duels? What is going on? Good save, Chevalier. Ansu, here we go. Ansu. Ekitike's onside. Ekitike. Ansu here, driving forward. Ekitike. This time will you shoot near post? He does so, but David Raya makes a save. Still has the ball, just about. There we go. Now Ekitike. On the turn, Ekitike, good move. And of course, Saliba is such... Oh, he's so annoying in this game, man. Anticipate plus and Saliba is just a cheat code. Especially with the AI, man. Like, it just... The last 6 challenges he makes on Ultimate are just insane. Ekitike. Oh, good move by him. Ekitike. How? Of course, I brought on Marcus Thuram now. Good work there. Good work there from Laos to defend. Now Lopez, here we go. Lopez, can you be the hero? In it, Ansu Fati, what a move there. What a pass by Lopez. And what a finish by Ansu Fati. I thought he might have been offside. Honestly, if we had like 20 minutes left to go in this game, I would have taken off Ekitike if they had a huge miss. That was just shocking that he missed that open. No defender on him. You know, he beat Saliba. The defender was behind him. I needed to just put it into the corner and he missed. But what a pass there by Lopez. Lays off into Ansu Fati, who scores there. That's harder to score than the Ekitike chance. But Ansu Fati, the hero for us in this game. But makes it 2-1 and wins this one late on here. And Ekitike, big things need to be asked of you after this game because that miss was horrendous. But thankfully we'll win the game in the end and we go through to the semi-finals. And our second team here get a 2-0 win up against Real Betis with Javier and also Fran Perez scoring goals in this game for us. And our first team here picked up a 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid away from home with Julian Alvarez scoring for them and also Oscar Laos scoring for us in this game to see us get a point apiece and remain a few points clear at the top of the table. And as you can see, our next game here is going to be the Copa Del Rey Final against Osasuna. We're going to play this one with our second team, and after that we face Real Madrid in the semi-final first leg at home at the Mestalla, so that's why we're going to play this one with the second team. Let's get into this one up against them and hopefully win back-to-back, obviously, Copa del Rey. So last season we did win this trophy, we beat Villarreal in the final, so it's going to be an easier final technically this time round than it was last time round. But obviously this season when we did face Osasuna at the start of the season, we picked up a 0-0 draw against them, where they were just so good defensively, we couldn't break them down to save our lives, we couldn't score a goal. So we're going to get into this one with our second team and hopefully pick up the Copa del Rey for a second season in a row here. They are currently doing quite well for themselves in La Liga, as they've reached the Copa del Rey final, so they are doing pretty well. Here's Tuanzebe, first time actually using him. Sinistero, who have decided to put into the first team for this game. Javier in here too. Benjamin Dominguez, it makes it 1-0. The Argentinian scores less than 5 minutes in the Copa del Rey final, and in 90 minutes of football against them at the start of the season, we're the first team we couldn't score against them. But here in the Copa del Rey final, we score first. See, we won this trophy last season, so we're looking to go back-to-back and win it again. That'd be the best outcome for us. And Benjamin Dominguez, the young Argentinian talent we signed this season, scores for us in the final. Makes it 1-0. You'd have to see a great work goal. Javier with the assist. And Dominguez timed his run to perfection and made it 1-0 before. The striker just knocked down our player. Dimitrievski, for some reason, parried that one instead of cashing it. Obviously, the first time actually using him as well. Janus, the striker. Good defender from Torrega. Obviously, he was our first team defender until we brought in Ustavalda, etc. Dominguez. Back on the other to Jesus Vasquez. Vasquez. Good cross on him. Looking for Sinistera. Cleared away though. With Sinistera. That's the two players that were in the first team at some point. Sinistera loses out though to the defender there. But he can win it back here. Sinistera. Hugo Dora hits it. Dora denied by the keeper. Shot taken, blocked by Torrega. Forced back to the winger though. And it's a great save by our goalkeeper. Serenal. Ball into the box. Hugo Doro just runs away from. Javier hits it, shoots, but it's saved again by the keeper. There goes Noah Okafor. Swissman goes through and shoots and scores. The worst possible thing has just happened. They've equalised. Noah Okafor, who's been a hero on the channel for us in previous career modes, especially the Everton series and SC24, scores against us here. And Dmitrievski dives the wrong way. Love to see it. And it's back level here, and again we've been literally dominating. We should be like 8-0 up in this game. Come on, Hugo Doro. Put us back ahead straight away. Doro. There we go. That's more like it. Not so sure why we had to concede to score again in this game, but we've done so. We've literally had so many chances in this game. In between our first goal and the one we just scored here. But we struggled to score, but thankfully here, we score again. And it's Hugo Doro on the score sheet, our striker. And we're back in the lead in this game. Have a gather, good steal there. The Spaniard doing incredible there. And he's still going here, fighting through midfield. Love that from him. No, finish it off. Power shot. Not a bad attempt, to be fair. Ball over the top here. Jacobe, good block, and that's when Zabay can deal with it here. More Gomez. Good defending there from our Gomez, though. Our youth academy talent as well. And Dominguez is wiped out there. That should be a red card, possibly. It's most likely going to be a yellow. It's not even going to be a card, maybe. And they're coming to the attack ball to the back post. That's going to be dealt with kind of by Vasquez. Thankfully, Diakovic can block this shot there. And Twansby gives away the corner. Now we can send. Dominguez on a run. The young Argentinian. He's had a great season for us. Sends the defenders the wrong way. Dominguez going all the way through. Denied by the keeper. Good block there from Diakovic. It's going to be a handball though. And putting a player on the line. And putting a player on the line here. Diakovic, can you block this? Oh no, they've fainted it. They've gone, and it's over the bar. I had a feeling we're going to score that free kick, but thankfully they hit it over. And this game should be done here. Almeida finds Doro. Doro's is out low, but the game should be done. There we go. It's a 2-1 win. And let's cut to the trophy list, and the second team managed to win the Copa del Rey with a great performance here, especially with lots of Dominguez in this team. And let's cut to the trophy lift there. And here we are for the second season in a row, lifting the Copa del Rey title. See, this time, no, it's today you're stepping up to lift it. Obviously, last season it was our captain last season. Oh, it's Jose Guy, obviously. It's Jose Guy lifting the trophy, but this time he's washing on as our second team get the job done. Diakobe steps up. He had a great game, to be fair, at centre back. He was pretty decent. Obviously, after this, we take on Real Madrid in the semi-finals of the Champions League, and we win the Copa del Rey in the home stadium. A few days before we face them, as getting to the semi-final of the Champions League, the first leg anyway, at home at the Messiah, and hopefully our first team, and get a big win over Real Madrid in the Champions League. And here we are, the semi-final first leg against Real Madrid. Let's get into this one and hopefully get a big win up against Ancelotti's Real Madrid and head for, or get one foot through the door into the Champions League final. And here we go, Ansu, opportunity to score early on in this game. Ansu fighting on the turn, good turn by him, he shoots, and Courtois makes a save. There we go, Diego Lopez to shoot and score. Courtois again makes a save. Mbappe, good work there from Ustavalda. Oscar Galaush. Ansu Fati into the room, left by Carvajal here. Ansu inside. Ekitike shoots, blocked. Ekitike can't get to the second attempt, no. Ansu back here to Jose Guy, great play here. Jose Guy here, going all the way forward. Jose Guy shoots, Courtois again, saves it. Vinicius into Rodrigo. He's come on the way over to this side of the pitch. Correa, Vinicius somehow still going through, but Chevalier makes a save. Ekitike now can make the run. I can try find him here. Ekitike to try get through here. The Frenchman going all the way through here against Courtois to make it 1-0 to Valencia. Nah, there's something wrong with him. Why is he missing these chances? He's done this since we brought him in. He's been missing so many one-on-ones, and he shouldn't be. Mbappe, That should be also the guy to intercept. There we go. Ansu Fati here into Oscar Glausch. Ekitike. This time, that's actually Lopez, sorry. Lopez scores. He got it just about underneath Courtois there. And Diego Lopez, who's been a player that I've said hasn't scored many goals for us in this series. He's more of a system player. Scores a goal here for us. I believe he scored early in the episode as well. He scores here when it matters most. Against Real Madrid, he gets ahead of the defender. He finds some room in behind. And just about gets us underneath Courtois. He got something on it, but not enough there to stop it from going in. And Diego Lopez makes up for the miss for Ekitike and puts us ahead in this game here. Vinicius. Still in here. Luka Modric. Shot taken by Rodrigo, caught there by Chevalier. The run there. Like, you literally make 95% of the run. You wait for the pass to be played. Good defender, but somebody got the ball back. Chevalier, good save. And we go on the attack here. Last chance of the half here. Ansu. Opportunity to make it 2-0. Ansu Fati, great work. Ekitike for the tap in. Martinez, good challenge. Got to just give him props to that. That's a great challenge there. What is going on? Thankfully, we get the ball back there. Okay, here's the guy kept that in, thankfully, for us. Now, ball here to Oscar Glausch. Ekitike, come on, lad, make up for that miss from earlier. Can you make it 2? There we go. He makes up for the miss from earlier and gives us a 2-goal lead against Real Madrid. However, we know in this series, this ain't enough. Madrid can easily score 2 goals. Now we're going 2-0 up. And Mbappe will just turn it on and will apparently score 2 goals. Don't be surprised if in the next few moments of this game you see Mbappe score 1 or 2 goals. It's happened before in this series. It will happen again. And Ekitike puts us 2-0 up here. Mbappe goes against Jose Gaya there, but good defending from Jose Gaya. We can flick that forward into Oscar Glausch, which Bellingham good defending there. Ansu. No, Oscar Glausch, why not? Oscar Glausch from range, denied by Courtois. It was risky stepping up, but I knew he could make the challenge. It's Lopez. Oh, Lopez, great work. Oh, but he misses. Whips it back post, looking for Vinicius on the header, but it's going to be cleared by Correa, and then cleared by Pepelu. Jose Gaya, what a game he's had, by the way. Already passed forward it into Ansu. Ekitike. Opportunity here, lays it off to Lopez, and that's 3-0. We're tearing apart Real Madrid here. Adam Mestalla in the UCL semi-finals. We're taking the throne from the kings of the Champions League, Real Madrid. We're taking it away from them. And we're restoring it to Valencia. I believe they have won the Champions League in the past. And Valencia take a 3-0 lead here so far into the second leg. After they scored it from Lopez. What a game he has had, by the way. Yeah. Ekitike can't flick it on there to Lopez. Oh, Correa, what a challenge. Honestly, what a defender he is. Frank Garcia, good interception, though. And we should be taking a 3-0 win into the second leg, and we are doing so. We're going to sim the second leg. And next episode, we should be in the Champions League final. I'm not sure who the other team that are going to be in the final against us are, but whoever it is, has got to be worried, because we just beat Real Madrid 3-0. We won the Copa del Rey. We dominated this game. Madrid barely did anything in this one. What a game it was. Ekitike with a man of the match performance, but Lopez, in my opinion, deserves it. He was incredible for us. Oscar Glausch and also Ansu Fati had great games in this one. And we take a 3-0 lead into the second leg. And you'll have to see it. And that's going to call it for the end of today's episode. We're currently sit top of the table of La Liga. I can see a few points clear of Barcelona in second place, but they are still behind us, looking to catch up to us. Obviously, in this episode, we did win the Copa del Rey final, beating Osasuna. We actually saw sit fifth in the table. Then the Champions League, we beat Real Madrid 3-0. I'm not going to show that because I want to see I don't want to show who we're going to face in the final, possibly. But as you can see, we have some tough games there to end the season. We're going to sim the game against Real Madrid. Next episode, we're possibly going to play Sevilla. We do have another home game after that against Las Palmas. But depending on other fixtures elsewhere for Barca, we possibly could be crowned champions here on the 16th of May against Sevilla. So after that, we'll have the Champions League final here. After the game is about, which could be the game we get crowned champions in, depending on how the results go for Barca, depending on their fixtures. Obviously, they still have a chance at winning the trophy, winning the league title. But obviously, right now we are favourites to do so. One episode this was though, obviously beating Arsenal, winning the Copa del Rey, and going on to beat Barca, beat Real Madrid 3-0. I can see Hugo Dora, what a season he's having. 23 goals and 4 assists. Arguably should be in the first team over Ekitike. He scores more big chances. He's scored more goals. Granted, he's played more games than Sims, so he's scored more goals that way. But obviously, he's a great striker. We saw what he could do last season. And Ekitike hasn't been awful, but he's not been great. He's got 18 goals and 7 assists, but I expect more from him. He scores goals, but he also misses some massive chances that I feel like he should score. Oscar Glauch has had a great season, 11 goals and 8 assists from him. Ansu Fati, 10 goals and 8. He's having a great season as well. And obviously, Fran Perez doing great. Obviously, Lopez, 6 goals and 5 assists. Like I said before, not the biggest goal scorer, but he, like I said in this episode, he did score a bunch of goals, but he's a great player in the team. He's just one of those players that you give the ball to, he'll get the ball forward for you and play a good pass, and you can work off that. Granted, every now and again he gets in positions to score, but Diego Lopez, what a player he is in this team. Obviously, the next episode will be the series finale, and hopefully we can win the Champions League. And after that, we will do a quick series with Real Madrid, most likely, maybe like a 3-episode series. I might do that one after this, and then also possibly a crumb up with Nottingham Forest, as you guys suggested that down below. It's a series that I wanted to do for a while. I did want to do this a few months ago, but I kind of put it off and did other career modes. I feel like Nottingham Forest could be a good series to do. So they are possibly missing out on Champions League football by collapsing towards the end of the season. So we could step in there and get them UCL football, or just take over next season with them being in the Europa League, etc., and try win that and then move into the Champions League afterwards and develop that team that way. And we'll see how they do in the season at IRL. But that's going to call it for this one. So go on to enjoy it, drop a like and subscribe. Turn notifications to miss videos, and obviously when we're to 2,000 subscribers, all getting there. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.